We did the team sports. The kids learned to ski when they were 3 and 4 years old, swimming, downhill, biking, and that's what we did for holidays.
If you were a scout watching yourself play in grade 8, how would you have described yourself as an athlete?
Pretty solid for all the sports he played, kind of a team player, and like probably on the top end of all the players in all the sports he played.
Thomas in grade 8 was the male athlete of the year, so he definitely kept up and outshone his brother and sister who didn't get that accolade.
I don't really get mad at people that much. Try to get them better, so then it would help the team overall.
Quiet leader. Just, he got the job done and inspired others by what he did, so just a real positive role model.
It was a nice, sunny, warm weekend for a change.
We were doing like time trials on our dirt bikes, kind of. Me and my brother made a course around our property there, so we were just trying to go as fast as possible.
He went one more time. We couldn't see the riders.
I remember going up a hill,
and all of a sudden the bike stopped. The motor just died, and Jacob and I looked at each other and said, "Oh, that's not right." So
my next memory is just me on the ground, and then I see my brother on our other dirt bike. He comes in like in horror, kind of, and then he rides quickly back to my parents, I think.
And by the time I got there, Thomas was laying on his back in the middle of the road, and you know, I rushed up to him and he, "What's going on? What's going on?" And right away he said, "Dad, I can't feel my legs." And yeah, that was, you know, a terrible, terrible time.
I just remember, yeah, sitting with him and thinking, you know what, no matter what, we're going to get through this together.
I was stroking his hair and whatnot, and he looks up at me and he sticks his hand up, pats me on the side of the head and says, "Dad, it's going to be okay." And I'm going, holy crap, like where does that come from? Like, where does he get that to kind of comfort me? And you know, that says a ton about Thomas.
And that continued all the way through the hospital too. I really worry about that because he never expressed any emotion, sadness, anger, whatever, in regards to his accident and the situation he's in. And he told me, he said, I cried it all out in the hospital and I'm good.
Yeah, a couple of times it was like, oh, I can't play soccer anymore. That was my favorite sport and all my other sports that I played, but I knew there was other things out there.
I think Jeff and I both knew intuitively that we had to find something else for him immediately to let him know that he still had a life and sport could still continue in his life. It may just be in a different capacity.
Just try to do my best, like every day. I'll just try my hardest. Want to have fun as well at the same time.
Go, get there. Turn, excellent. First impression was this kid is fearless because he was playing against accomplished juniors and didn't care, just went out there. He actually set himself a goal. I want to win at least a couple of points. And when I saw him, I thought, wow, this is, you know, this kid's got guts. On top of that, he has a background as an athlete. He was a good soccer player, played baseball, so he has the hand-eye coordination portion of things, which makes it easier.
First person I ever played, he came off the World Team Cup champion for USA. I was a little bit nervous anyways, but I just came up with the goal to get 1 point off him, and I got 7, so yeah, it was good.
Go, come on, hard, push, all the way, come on, hard, all the way to the end, go. Go. He's a great competitor, so when he's out there playing matches and he's totally into it, then and he's in the zone, then you can tell this guy has competed before, and that's a huge advantage coming into this sport. I call him the quiet warrior because you know, he doesn't talk extensive amounts.
Something that's really improved for me is my backhand. Used to I just be able to like kind of put it back, but now I'm actually getting lots of power and spin on it and usually getting winners.
Head stays up, eyes on the ball. That's nice.
My serve's probably my biggest weapon.
There's nothing like seeing your kid ace somebody on the serve. You know, Thomas has got a big serve.
Relax.
I never dreamed of I was actually going to compete for Canada in any sport. It was the World Team Cup, which is kind of like the Davis Cup just for wheelchair tennis.
He was part of a 3-person team, and they came 4th in the world, which not too bad.
He has a dream, getting to the Paralympics and actually medaling at the Paralympics. That's an ambitious goal. He has seen the best in the world, so he knows what the benchmark is.
They all say, yeah, he's got what it takes. He's just got to put in the effort, put in the work, and put in the effort. And
the time.
And the time.
Tokyo 2020 is the next summer ones. Yeah, it's going to be really hard, but hopefully I can get it done.
What kind of words of inspiration and advice would you give someone in your situation?
Just find something you like and just keep doing it. And that's what I found, like in tennis and basketball. I like it and I just keep doing it and competing, which is really fun for me. Just find a sport or activity you like. Don't think about it, just think if you're a regular person.
I'm Thomas's uncle, Chris Hilliard. It's evident that Thomas Venos is a determined young man. He took what for many would be a prescription for depression and turned it into a personal challenge. In less than 3 years since his life-changing accident, he's overcome tremendous emotional and physical obstacles and become a world-class athlete. With grit and perseverance, he has already made a name for himself on the international wheelchair tennis stage and the national wheelchair basketball court. Still, he is not done. Thomas's goal is to represent our country on the world's biggest stage, the Paralympics in Tokyo and then again in Paris, to win the medals that our nation craves. The training and the commitment will be intense, but Thomas is up to the task. That said, he cannot do this on his own, and this is where you can help. I'm delighted to be part of this campaign and ask you for your financial help. Let's join Thomas, work together, spread his inspirational story, and create a legacy for all Canadian Paralympians. Roll on, Thomas.